You have one shot at this life, one chance to make an impact, one opportunity to do something meaningful before your time runs out. And yet here you are, acting as if time is endless, as if there's a second chance waiting somewhere, as if failure isn't permanent. It is. This is it. This is the only moment you get to live, to truly feel, to create something that lasts beyond you. And yet most people treat it like it's just practice, like the real life starts tomorrow, like they're waiting for permission, the perfect moment, or some cosmic sign that says, go ahead, it's okay. But here's the truth nobody tells you. The perfect moment is a myth. The sign you're longing for will never arrive. And permission? You've never needed it, not once. Look at those who actually made something of their lives, the ones who built businesses, created art, changed communities, or simply became the best version of themselves. Do you think they were gifted? Do you think they had some secret edge? You don't. They didn't. They just realized that waiting is the same as dying. They understood that every day spent not chasing their goals is a day lost forever. They grew tired of talking about it and finally started doing it. And here's the shocking part. Most people spend their whole lives in the waiting room, waiting to feel ready, waiting to have enough money, waiting for their kids to grow up, waiting for the right partner, waiting for fear to vanish, waiting for confidence to magically appear one morning. And they wait, and wait, and wait, until one day they're 70, staring back at a life full of should-haves and could-haves. And what if a life spent preparing to live rather than actually living? That is the real tragedy, not failure, not falling short. The tragedy is in those who never even try. All the dreams that die in parking lots because someone was too afraid to step through the door. You get one shot at this life, one chance to make it count, one opportunity to do something that truly matters, one moment to leave your mark before the clock runs out. And yet, you sit there as if time is endless, as if there's a safety net, as if another round will appear if this one fails. It won't. This is it. This is your only chance to truly be alive, your only chance to feel something real, your only chance to create something that will outlast you. And most people treat life like a rehearsal, like the real show starts tomorrow, like they're waiting for permission, the perfect moment, or some cosmic signal telling them it's okay to begin. But here's the truth nobody tells you. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The sign you're hoping for will never arrive. And permission? You never needed it, not once. Look at those who actually achieved something in life. The ones who built businesses, made art, changed communities, or simply became the best version of themselves. You think they were special? You think they had some advantage? You don't. They didn't. They just realized that waiting is the same as dying. They understood that every day spent not moving toward what you want is a day lost forever. They grew tired of talking about it and finally started doing it. And here's the crazy part. Most people spend their entire lives in the waiting room, waiting to feel ready, waiting to have enough money, waiting for the kids to grow up, waiting for the right partner, waiting for fear to disappear, waiting for confidence to suddenly appear one morning. And they wait, and they wait, and they wait, until one day they're 70, looking back at a life full of should-haves, could-haves, and what-ifs. A life spent preparing to live instead of actually living. That is the real tragedy. Not that people fail, not that they try and fall short. The tragedy is in those who never even try. All the dreams that die in the parking lot because someone was too afraid to walk through the door. You think you're being clever by playing it safe. You think you're being responsible by avoiding risks. But the truth is, you're ensuring that you'll never know what you're truly capable of. You're trading the chance of greatness for the certainty of regret. And you can lie to yourself about it. You can convince yourself that you're being practical, realistic, or mature. But deep down, you already know the truth. Deep down, you know you're scared. And there's nothing wrong with being scared. Fear is part of being human. But letting fear decide for you, that's where you lose. I've seen people waste their one shot because they worried about what others might think, because they were afraid of looking foolish, failing, or being judged. And do you know what happened? Those people they feared so much, they moved on with their lives. They forgot about it in a week. But the person who didn't try, they're still thinking about it years later, still wondering what could have been. Muhammad Ali said something that should be etched into everyone's mind. He said, "The man who sees the world at 50 the same way he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life." Think about that. If you're not growing, if you're not evolving, if you're not becoming more than you were yesterday, then what are you doing? You're not here to stay the same. You're not here to play it safe. Keep your head down and hope nothing bad happens. You're here to become something, to push yourself, to discover what you're made of when life gets hard. Because it will. That's guaranteed. Life doesn't care about your comfort. It doesn't care about your plans, your feelings, or your excuses. It will test you. It will push you. And in those moments, you'll find out who you truly are. You'll find out if you're the person who quits when things get uncomfortable, or the one who grows stronger. You'll find out if you're the person who blames circumstances, or the one who changes them. You'll find out if you're serious about this one life you've been given, or if you're just passing time until it ends. And here's the truth about taking action, about actually chasing what you want, instead of just thinking about it. It changes you, not because success is guaranteed, but because the act of trying, the act of stepping into the unknown, the act of choosing courage over comfort, builds something inside you that nothing else can. Every time you do what scares you, you get stronger. Every time you push past your limits, those limits expand. Every time you choose growth over safety, you become stronger, more capable of handling whatever comes next. But you have to start. You have to take the first step, even when you can't see the entire staircase. You have to move forward, even when you don't feel ready. Because waiting to feel ready is a trap. It's your brain's way of keeping you safe. And safe is the enemy of everything you truly want to become. Steve Jobs understood this. He said you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward, which means you have to trust that somehow the path will reveal itself as you walk it. You have to believe that taking action, any action toward your dreams, is better than perfect planning that leads nowhere. So what are you waiting for? What magical event needs to happen before you give yourself permission to start living? What's the worst that could happen if you actually tried? You might fail. You might look foolish. People might judge you. And so what? You're going to die anyway. Everyone dies. Everyone is eventually forgotten. The only question is whether you died having truly lived, or whether you died having merely existed. Whether you spent your one chance playing it safe, or whether you spent it becoming everything you could be. You think the people who accomplished great things weren't afraid. You think they woke up fearless, confident, and ready to conquer the world. They were terrified. The difference is they did it anyway. They understood that courage is not the absence of fear. It's acting in spite of it. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. 27 years. And when he was freed, he didn't spend his life bitter, angry, or broken. He spent it transforming an entire nation. He spent it becoming a symbol of forgiveness, leadership, and human dignity. Because he understood that life isn't about what happens to you. It's about what you choose to do with what happens to you. You've got problems. I get it. Life is hard. Things didn't go as planned. People let you down. You made mistakes. You're not where you thought you'd be. Welcome to the club. Everyone has a story. Everyone is carrying something. But your story isn't an excuse. Your past doesn't get to dictate your future unless you let it. And yes, some people had it easier than you. Some had advantages you didn't. Some got lucky breaks that never came your way. None of that matters. Not one bit. Because comparing your journey to someone else's is a waste of the only life you've got. The only question that matters is, what will you do with your one shot? What will you do with the hand you were dealt? You can sit there complaining about how the deck was stacked, or you can play your hand so well that nobody remembers you weren't dealt aces. You can waste your energy being mad at what you don't have, or you can use it to maximize what you do have, and you have more than you think. You have today. You have this moment. You have the power to make a different choice than yesterday. You have the ability to start moving in a new direction. You have one life and it's happening right now, ready or not. Most people spend so much time preparing to live that they forget to actually live. They wait to lose weight before pursuing the relationship. They wait to save more money before starting the business. They wait to feel confident before putting themselves out there. They wait to be perfect before beginning. But perfection is a myth designed to keep you stuck. It's a moving target, always retreating the closer you think you're getting. And while you chase this imaginary standard, your life is slipping by. Your one chance is escaping while you're busy preparing for some future that may never arrive. You want to know what separates successful people from the rest? They start before they're ready. They take messy, imperfect action. They figure it out as they go. They know that real learning happens in the arena, not in the preparation room. They understand that experience outweighs planning every single time. Bruce Lee said, knowing is not enough. You must apply. Willing is not enough. You must do. And he was right. All the knowledge in the world means nothing if you don't use it. All potential is worthless unless activated. All your dreams, goals, and visions remain fantasies unless backed by action. And action is frightening. It should be, because stepping into it puts you at risk. It exposes you to failure, criticism, disappointment. You're leaving the comfort of your safe zone and venturing into the unknown. Your brain hates this. It's designed to protect you, not help you grow. So it will resist. Every step will come with excuses for why you should wait. Every reason why now isn't the right time. Every fear of what could go wrong. And if you listen to it, let that voice of self-preservation make your choices. You'll never achieve anything worth doing, because everything worthwhile is scary. Everything meaningful demands risk. Every real achievement lies beyond fear, doubt, and discomfort. There's no shortcut, only through it. And here's what happens when you push forward. When you face fear and act anyway. When you move despite every warning your brain throws at you. You discover strength you didn't know you had. You realize you can endure more than you believed. You see that most of your fears weren't nearly as bad as imagined. More importantly, you start building momentum because action breeds motivation, not the other way around. Most people think they need motivation before acting. That's backward. Motivation comes from doing one step, then another, until suddenly you're moving forward. And that movement generates the energy to continue. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need a fully mapped path. You just need the next step, then the next, then the next. And before long, you've traveled further than you imagine. But you have to start. You have to stop waiting for the perfect plan, perfect moment, or perfect version of yourself, because none exist. Meanwhile, your one life is happening. Your one chance is slipping. Your opportunity to do something meaningful is slowly fading. And worst of all, you already know it. You already know time is running out. You already know you must change. You already know what you should be doing. But you're not. You're still waiting, still making excuses, still choosing comfort over growth. Why? What are you so afraid of? What's the worst that could happen if you went for it? You might fail. So what? Failure is temporary. Regret is permanent. You might embarrass yourself. So what? Everyone's too wrapped up in their own life to dwell on yours. You might have to work harder than ever. So what? Hard work doesn't kill. A half-lived life might. People are depending on you, not necessarily now, but someday. Your future self is depending on the choices you make today. Your future family depends on the foundation you're building now. The person you could become depends on the actions you take in this moment. Are you going to let them down? Will you look back 10 years from now wishing you'd started today? Will you be 65, full of regret because you let fear decide for you? Or will you recognize that this is your one shot, that there's no redo, and every wasted day is gone forever? Will you see that the pain of discipline is trivial compared to the pain of regret? Will you accept that you only live once, so you better make it count? Here's the truth. No one says out loud. Most people die without ever really living. They spend their lives going through the motions, working jobs they hate, living for weekends, counting down years until retirement, promising themselves that someday they'll do what they really want. But someday never comes. Someday is where dreams die. Someday is where you hide from today. Someday is a lie you tell yourself so you don't feel bad about wasting your one life. And you're better than that. I know you are. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be here. You wouldn't still be listening. You wouldn't still hope that things could change. That you could change. That your life could be different from how it is right now. But it only changes if you decide it will. Only if you commit to making different choices starting today. Only if you stop waiting and start acting. Only if you accept this is your one life, and you either live it or waste it. There is no middle ground. You're either growing or dying, moving forward or falling behind, becoming more or becoming less. There is no staying the same. Life doesn't work that way. Every day, your choices define who you are. Most people choose the easy path. Comfort, safety, stagnation, because change is hard and growth uncomfortable. But you don't have to be most people. You can decide now that you're done being ordinary, done playing small, done wasting potential out of fear. Kobe Bryant spoke of the Mamba mentality, being focused, dedicated, and committed to greatness above all else. Success isn't accidental. It's a choice, a daily choice to do what others won't, to sacrifice what others can't, to push harder, go further, and want it more than anyone else. And that applies to life, to anything you want to achieve. The mindset of refusing to be average, refusing to settle, refusing to let your one chance slip away because you were too comfortable or scared. You think you have time. That's the problem. You think tomorrow is guaranteed. You think you'll get to it eventually, but there isn't. You only have now, this moment, today. You can waste it, like most do, wasting today for tomorrow, this year for next year, your 20s waiting for your 30s, your 30s waiting for your 40s, your 40s waiting for retirement, then realizing you never really lived. Don't be that person. Don't look back to see wasted potential, missed opportunities, and dreams you were too afraid to chase. You only get one chance, one life to make your mark, one opportunity to become everything you're capable of, one shot to do something meaningful. Will you take it? Will you stop making excuses and start progressing? Stop talking about someday and start today. The clock is ticking. Every second wasted is gone forever. Every day you choose comfort over growth is a lost day. Every moment you let fear decide is a moment wasted. Your one life is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when ready or circumstances perfect. Now. This is it. Your chance. What will you do with it? Will you look back and say this was the turning point? The day you said enough, stopped spectating, and started living? Or will you wish you had? Wish you had been braver, tried harder, believed more, realized you only live once? Either you go after what you want, or you spend life wishing you had. The choice has always been yours. No one else will hand you life, success, happiness, or fulfillment. That's your responsibility, your one job, to become, grow, push past limits, discover what you're capable of, build something meaningful, leave the world better, make your one chance count. Stop waiting, stop making excuses, Stop letting fear control you. Stop playing small. Stop settling for less. Stop wasting potential out of comfort or fear. Stop standing still. Start trying. Stop failing forward. Start building. Start becoming. Start living like this is your only chance, that because it is. You only live once. This is it. This is your moment. What will you do? Let me tell you about regret. It's not what you did you'll regret. It's what you didn't do. The risks you avoided. The words unsaid. The life unlived because you played it safe. I've talked to enough elders to know this is true. They don't regret failed businesses. They regret ones they never started. Not asking someone out. They regret never asking. Working hard and failing. They regret not working hard enough to see their potential. That haunts people at the end. Not failures. Not mistakes, but never trying. Never attempting. Never playing. You're heading down that path. Unless you change now. Unless you decide not to be another person who dies wondering, what if I had tried? What if I had pushed harder? What if I had believed in myself more? What separates those who succeed from those who don't? Not talent. Talent is overrated. Talented people work dead-end jobs because talent without action is worthless. Not luck. Some get breaks. But lucky people create their own luck. They show up, take chances, and put themselves in positions where opportunities can happen. You can't win if you don't play. Winners versus losers, willingness to be uncomfortable. Doing what needs to be done when you don't feel like it. Showing up when others stay home. Success is boring, most of it. It's waking up, repeating productive actions. Discipline without motivation. Consistency despite wanting to quit. Showing up when no one else does. That's what works. That's what separates dreamers from achievers. Michael Jordan wasn't the greatest just due to talent. Many talented players existed. He became the greatest because he outworked everyone. Earlier, later unseen, fueled by failure, that mentality is yours to adopt. Not, I'll try my best. Not, I'll see how it goes. Not, I hope this works out. You need, I will do whatever it takes. However long it takes, until I get what I want. Period. Most aren't willing. They want results without work, destinations without the journey, shape without gym, success without struggle, trophies without training. But life doesn't work that way. You can't skip hard parts, fast forward through the boring middle. You must earn it, every bit. Those who embrace it win. Where are you? Working or just existing? Improving or going through motions, pushing or staying comfortable. Comfortable kills dreams. Comfortable wastes potential. Comfortable leaves you looking back, wondering why you didn't become more. Learn to be uncomfortable. Love the grind. Embrace the process, not just the outcome. Outcome isn't guaranteed. Work is all you control, and that must be enough. Focus on the journey, because the destination is brief. Life is the journey. Enjoy daily grind, small steps, tiny improvements unseen by others. That's what builds greatness, not big moments, small ones. Showing up when no one would blame you for staying home builds character. Discipline, capability to handle success. Success tests you as much as failure. Without preparation, it destroys. Seen it happen. People with everything fall apart, lacking foundation. That's why process matters. Journey shapes whether you can sustain achievements. Build like a house, rush, cut corners, cheap materials. It might look fine, but storms reveal weakness. Take time, lay foundation, use quality, do right even unseen. Storms come, your house stands. That's life. Every choice strengthens or weakens foundation. Discipline over comfort builds strength. Growth over safety fortifies structure. Hard choices build lasting results. Shortcuts, comfort, fear weaken. Today may seem fine, but eventually, choices catch up. Foundation cracks. Structure falls, leaving ruins, regrets. You know why? Little choices, easy over hard, dismissing importance, wasted days. One life, one chance. You can't waste years and recover. You can't spend decades playing small then start great at the end. Too late. Body, energy, opportunities gone. Time is now. Today. Decide. Commit. Stop talking. Start doing. You're thinking, I'm not ready. I don't know how. I'm not enough. Correct. You're not ready. Don't know. Don't have it. So what? Nobody's ready initially. Success comes by starting before ready, figuring out on the way, jumping and building wings mid-air. Doing develops ability. Start today. First step. Whatever it is. Email, call, class, project. Start. Starting is hardest. Most fail here. Once started, momentum, confidence, and path appear. Impossible begins to feel achievable. Not easy, but possible. Possible means a shot, a chance, that hard work and persistence may succeed. That must be enough. Not acceptable to never try. One life, one chance, days wasted, potential untapped. You owe it to yourself. See limits. Become what's possible for yourself. Look in mirror with pride. I gave all. Didn't hold back. Didn't play safe. I truly lived. Living, not existing. Not surviving. Not getting by. Truly living. Hard times. Challenges. Moments wanting to quit. Pushing through. Those define you. Forge character. Create lasting memories.